Now let's get into this show, because this ain't no love. Ain't no love when your headline's this. Stephen A. Smith deletes a tweet asking, is Kim Kardashian a prostitute? Wow. After Patrick Beverley's pushback and calls it a clerical error. We got to get through this one before we have some judgment, all right? So after desired spotlight outside of ESPN, we know Stephen A. wants to do more than just the ESPN thing, and he is doing more than the ESPN thing. He's found a new way to generate those headlines consistently outside the world of sports. He's doing it on the Stephen A. Smith show that used to be the No Mercy podcast, right? So he talks about politics, pop culture, whatever else is going on viral at the moment. I feel him. I love it. Then he spent some time talking about Kim Kardashian. So earlier this month, he had a segment dedicated to the rumors that she and Tom Brady were flirting at a party, right? What is flirting at a party? Talking to somebody else famous nowadays and somebody get a picture of it and say, gotcha, that's flirting, right? Who knows? They might have been trying to holler. I don't know why not. And then he said, look, I'm for that hookup if it happened. Also talked about her and made some rant about parenthood, bikini picture of her, and they said he was drooling over the camera. Look, Kim Kardashian fine, everybody know it. It is what it is. Okay, so then he did his podcast, he did his show from Vegas while we were out there. And then the caption, the promotional tweet said, is Kim Kardashian a prostitute? And is Kris Jenner a pimp? Pimp. What I mean, afros. All right, so where's that from? Smith was referencing comments made by Candace Owens, who I was just watching last night. Y'all see that Candace Owens Andrew Tate interview? I mean, first of all, it's 3 hours, so nobody's seen it all yet. It just came out a couple days ago. That sucker fire. So I love me some Andrew Tate. Y'all say what y'all want. That sucker. I love how he talks. He talks like this. And then he just goes into his own world, then he comes back, it's like, what's your question? Then he goes into his own world. That's not gonna be breaking it down though. Love that, right? So I saw her on there, but that's what Stephen A. was referencing, because it wasn't made entirely clear in the original tweet that he was referencing what Candace Owens said about Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. Then he tried to make that clarification, saying Candace Owens seems to think that to be the case at least. However, y'all know y'all, too late. Nope, already ran with it. It's already out there. It's already going. Initial tweet was Stephen A. Smith having that as his perceived views. So Patrick Beverley caught wind of it, amongst a lot of other people, but Patrick Beverley of name, and he said, not cool. She has kids. Should not be the title or topic. Facts, facts, facts. Okay, so then later, he had to clarify again his personal stance. What? Clerical error, bro. You're absolutely right. That is being corrected right now as we speak. And for the record, I don't think of Kim Kardashian that way, nor would I ever speak of her or any woman that way, which I've stated. That's thanks or for checking that issue. That's for checking that issue. One of the two, but I know where he's going. All right. So then the original tweet was also deleted around that time. I am here to tell you guys a few things about this. What Stephen A. Smith just got caught up in, I've been there as well. Now, not so salacious, but certainly misrepresented, because, as you know, true power is in delegation. As you know, Stephen A. Smith does not do all of his social media. I hope y'all know that. He doesn't do the captions for his show. I hope you do know that. He doesn't cut the clips for his show. We do know that, right? All right. So what happens is, now you have people on your team. And on that team, everybody's trying to stand out. Now, doing your work is one thing. That, to me, is the best way to stand out. Oh, I'm taking notice that you over there killing it. But that doesn't make people and their ego necessarily feel that way. So then everybody tries to sharpen their sword, stick out a little more, right? A little sharper out there. Not such a dull blade. Y'all nasty. I saw what y'all said today. All right, so Stephen A. is like looking around, just chilling one day, and all of a sudden, back of the head, what's that? Why everybody blowing me? What you checking your Twitter? Why everybody talking trash? His search engine optimizer, his SEO guy, whoever's putting the captions, who trying to be hella spicy so y'all can watch, you know, clickbait, etc., went there. So he may feel justified going there because he's like, look, I'm quoting somebody else. But Stephen A is like, yeah, you quoting somebody else, but that ain't representing me properly. So that was an interesting phone call. Let's just say that they must have had behind closed doors. All right. So I can understand where Stephen A got caught up. He didn't even step in it. His brand, his team stepped in it. That's all that simple. So no way he wrote this, too busy. And it's just not his pay scale. It's not his bandwidth. It doesn't help him grow to be the one writing that stuff and also being the same guy putting that out. So I could just vouch for that. I would say that. Now, this whole Kim Kardashian thing, right? Because I knew Kim Kardashian and the family and all this way back before she was famous, before Ray J, ex-husband, like married and then ex-husband's time. Just normal. You know, you can look around the internet. We pre-social media. There's pictures of us hanging and stuff, all that kind of stuff. But the craziest thing is I've never understood this salacious hate, this really pierced hate for her. Now I understand she may not be your flavor. She may not be your taste, especially women. A lot of women, even though they're envious of her, also hate her. They love to hate her or they just hate her, you know, or they love her. And I get it because it's like she's flaunting some real simple things in front of people, and a lot of people are envious. I give you one. Not just her body and all that stuff. People go there. I don't even want to go there. There's swimsuit models who don't get hate and they got stuff. It's porn stars that don't get hate, and she gets hate for like being in some flimsy stuff. Here's what it is. This is why I think people really hate her, even though they need to give her props. She the first one that I know of that simply said, y'all gonna pay me to be me. Y'all gonna pay me a lot to be me. That's it. What else? What are we paying you for? To be me. What do you mean? I'm gonna be me. What is that? I mean, it started with the sex tape, we all know, but she ain't the first one, ain't the only one with a sex tape, and they all not as famous as her. So stop acting like the sex tape did it all. She simply owned the most basic, essential attribute of a person. Who they are. She just owned it. Like, all right, I'm gonna show you what I do. And they put that camera on her and that was life. Now, everybody else out here got a persona. Everyone else has a role. Talk sports, Wiley. Talk sports, Stephen A. Talk politics, Tucker Carlson. Like, everybody do this, like a slice of you. Who else is getting paid that much to just be all of them? That's why I got a salute for her. I don't give a damn if y'all don't salute back. Just like she killed the game. And then more than that, I remember one time, and this is like 15 years ago, when I was like, oh, the world's in trouble, and this is where it's going, and she gonna run it. We had to do an event together. Imagine that. Imagine a promoter who's like, I want Marcellus. I was like the DJ / host, and then she was the special guest. It's in New York somewhere. So I know what I'm getting paid, which I think was like 50,000 something. I'll tell y'all the real. 50,000, the DJ host, it was some big party. And I'm doing it. And I didn't know how much she made, but I knew it was way more than me. And you know, reports, a couple 100,000, 500,000, I don't know. I didn't ask her either. And all I know is I was at that party, and this what made me laugh about it and why I'm bringing it up. I was at that party from 9 o'clock, you know, to help people come in, all the way to like 2, maybe 4 o'clock. I think 4, because it's New York. You know how long Kim was there and got way more than me? 30 minutes. Sucker came in there. What up? Hey, Marcel. Hey, what's up, y'all? Sat in the section. Yang, yang, yang. Pictures. Kim. Chicks, fireworks. Out. I was sitting there like, and I felt so robbed. I felt like y'all, when y'all hate on her, I was like, why am I here still? And she just came in and dipset like that. It was hilarious, but that's life, man. So I think the moral of the story is be you. There is a pot of gold out there for whoever you are if you fully display that in an authentic way. Now, y'all laughing, talking about authentic and Kim K, because we know a lot of that stuff ain't necessarily physically authentic, but y'all get the point. So do you think Stephen A's tweet was out of line after I gave y'all that simple explanation? I hope not. Did it warrant deletion? And was it really a clerical error? Y'all believe me? Y'all believe Stephen A? Y'all believe, nah, this is just some smoke. We know how it goes. Or do you think it was intentional by his camp to draw attention to the content? Let me know in those comments because we're going to beef it out and talk it out.